Hi, everyone. My name is Jolie, and I will be doing a presentation on how marketing perks influence word of mouth. It was a webinar by AMA that I had watched. So, thank you for watching in advance. Okay, so we're going to start off with what is word of mouth and marketing. And an Investopedia definition gave me this. It's when a consumer's interest in a company's product or service is reflected in their daily dialogue. So, for example, you could have had a really good experience at a restaurant and you go and tell your friend about it just plainly because the experience was so good. And that is so valuable to a business. Or you create a post on Instagram or TikTok raving about a product you love, a favorite lipstick, a favorite company, anything that you want. This is why we see so many influencer brand deals because word of mouth is so powerful and businesses are trying to leverage it every single day. Okay, so why it's so powerful. So 92% of customers trust word of mouth over any type of advertising, and that's because people plainly trust their friends more than businesses. It accounts for $6 trillion of consumer spending, and marketers use incentives to induce word of mouth like review rewards and referrals. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in the next part of the presentation. So I actually have an example from my job of review rewards. So the parents were prompted to leave a review on the dance studio, and in turn, they could receive a prize or at least an opportunity to win a prize. It was a raffle. So the outcome is a win-win-win situation, as I would like to call it. The business gets valuable feedback, the consumer gains the opportunity for a free prize, and the business gains good word of mouth. But there's always a but. It's transactional and it could lack authenticity. So let's go back to this slide actually, and I can tell you how it could lack authenticity. So I could leave a review on the business. It could be a great review, but it could not be authentic. And I could just be putting in the review just for an opportunity to win a prize. So that lacks authenticity because it's transactional. I'm doing something because I'm trying to gain something from that business. So I'm going to give you another example of this Gymshark purchase or this Gymshark referral actually. So it says give $10 and get $10 off your next purchase. Giving $10 to your friend and then you'll get $10. This is cool, but it's transactional and can reduce friendship trust because you could just be sending the referral just to be getting the $10 off of your next purchase. And then I'm going to go on to some more examples. We have our Discover credit card example, $100 for you, $100 for your friend. We have Airy, get extra 20% off when you give 20% off to your friend, another referral. Then we have Cash App, invite more friends, get bigger bonuses. And the main thing that I noticed about these is that they're all quick turnarounds and do not cultivate real connections between businesses and the consumers. They may get a sale or two, but these perks forget the lifetime value of a customer. So, hey, maybe I do send my friend this $100, but maybe they'll never use it again because it was a transactional thing and it wasn't genuine. And it wasn't me being like, hey, I genuinely love this company. It was just me being like, I'm sending this to you so I can gain $100. So the solution, low contractuality perks, rewards with no strings that make the customer feel valued. And I actually have some examples. We have a Panera one. You get a birthday reward with no strings attached. You just get it because it's your birthday. Starbucks, another birthday reward. You get it, no strings attached. Ulta, another birthday reward. You can pick any of these products for free, no strings attached. And this allows the customer to feel valued and then in turn would produce positive, natural word of mouth, which is what businesses should be aiming for. And then I also want to talk about framing, saying things the right way with the right intent. So you could say, hey, buy a coffee and get your next one free. Or you could say, stop by for a free coffee just as a thank you for being a Starbucks member. The customer will truly feel valued and appreciated in the second scenario and is more effective than a transactional relationship. So I have another example, Thankful Thursdays from Chick-fil-A, receive a free treat on Thursdays in November. And this allows the consumer to fully feel thanked and feel confident in the business that they are purchasing things from or even getting free things from. And again, can induce that positive word of mouth that businesses are looking for. Okay, so here's the framework. Frame words and intent so that customers truly feel valued. Two, give the rewards after purchase without explicitly saying it. And three, gain consumer trust and increase that natural positive word of mouth. And this is like the thing that I really got from the webinar is organic word of mouth is the most effective, and businesses must leverage that through intentional relationships building tactics with their customers. Once a customer feels valued, they will speak about your business in a positive manner in day-to-day conversations. And that's obviously what businesses want. That recommendation has so much weight to it because as a friend, you're gaining nothing from bragging about a business that genuinely treated you well. And again, it's just all about authenticity. Everyone's all about being authentic, especially nowadays. So businesses really have to be intentional about creating real relationships with their consumers so that that word of mouth is 100% organic. And thank you. I hope you learned something and have a good day.